no big tournament records, 39% of wins. And actually, Salado Tone, the Rob, lost against Jet another. It said Piranha Plan, but actually he's found another character that is kind of better. He's decent.
She's
Mythra and Pyra are just decent.
They're just decent. Yeah.
Top 3 in the game, decent.
They are fine.
Well, Joker is also really high on the tier list. So
yeah, this is kind of like suddenly we go into these high tier territories and
DLC as well.
DLC as well. A thing that you kind of have to watch out for. Like Joker has arguably one of the best movement sets in the game. Like he's so fast. He's so he's so fast. He's so small. He can get around the stage so easily. It's really hard to catch him against a character with the highest initial dash in the game.
Yeah.
So as Joker, you kind of want to abuse your mobility against most characters, but against Mythra, who kind of overwhelms the neutral against most players, it's going to be really difficult to properly play against. And we already see that. We are at 40 seconds in, and our Sen has already gone. It's not even there. It's gone already.
I mean, there are two things you have to keep in mind when fighting Joker. One is that our Sen is going to appear at some point, and the big brother does a lot of damage and is capable of getting stocks really quick. And also that while he's on the Arsene, you can also hurt him. Yeah, it's difficult, but you can also hurt him. And wow, but what a first stock by Jet. You can also,
hurt him and get Arsene
erase
down.
The Arsene, and that brings you a higher chance of not getting 2 Arsens in a stock, which is quite good, a good thing when you're fighting against them. So if you can avoid 2 Arsens per stock, you're probably fine and you're probably doing all right.
I really like those Tomahawk neutral bees Jet has been going for a couple of times. They are really dangerous because they are so fast. They're invincible at the start, I believe, and they can catch you off guard with the multi. That forward smash is going to be the first stock for FROZ. And the thing that I'm really scared about already is that I see that dash attack of Mythra sends at a really weird low angle. Yeah. And he's been either not teching at all or double jumping.
Yeah, it just kind of reminds me of Jigglypuff's down tilt, at low percentages. It just sends in a weird, difficult angle. That could have been it. Watch out for that, because that has a bigger hitbox than it looks. That's going to be the stock, probably, good stop by Jet. Getting back to the stage, and he has a whole stock lead. This is looking bad for the Joker.
Yeah, that falling neutral is such a strong option there, especially if you have a hitbox with no recovery. Again, no tech there from FROZ is going to eat so much damage, and Arsene is already out. He just respawned, man. He is already down there.
The shield.
Oh yeah, that's also the thing, because it does so much shield damage, there is a high possibility of getting shield broken if you shield that move at that point, and I think Jet is kind of trying do something. He's just running in his shield. He wants something dumb.
I mean, it's just a student. It's just a student. He's like 17 or something. Leave him alone. I mean, I don't know how old is Pyra Mythra, but
I have no clue. There are no high school students, at least. Oh, and again, goes low with that and gets the tech though.
Oh no!
But then messes up there. Beautiful tech though from FROZ off that neutral B.
Yeah, I mean, this match was clearly, I'd say, in favor of Jet. FROZ showing that he can do stuff as well, but it looked like this game belonged to Jet from the beginning. The Pyra Mythra player just, avoiding all the potential bad situations for the Pyra Mythra, and just putting Joker in disadvantage all the time. It was just so consistent that I couldn't see FROZ getting that first game. It was just an amazing display of playstyle by Jet.
Yeah, especially in like the neutral situations where both players are trying to find an opening hit. He just couldn't get anything in. Like, he just had to accept all those dash attacks, all those forward airs, the nairs. He couldn't get anything in as Joker, like the character who can escape most pressure by just moving around the stage. So it's kind of a telling tale there. We're going to see how that's going to turn out in game number 2. Jet still Pyra Mythra, no Piranha Plant in sight so far. I mean, why would you? And then FROZ going to Kalos, a bigger stage.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised by this pick, because I think Pyra Mythra do really well when catching landings and stuff. So FROZ has to be really careful of how is he managing to get back on stage, especially from a juggle position. But let's see how it pays off. For the moment, it's just quite even at this point. But once Pyra Mythra gets the conversions, and Jet has been doing amazingly with Pyra, that's going to be a counter. But unluckily for FROZ, the first hit also has a hitbox. So,
Yeah, that sucks actually, having that multi-hit. You can't really counter it at that point, or you can counter it to get out of the pressure, but it's not going to be a kill option. Tries again with the counter on the 4 there, and that might be a sign that FROZ is going to look for that option a lot more. Yeah. 95% on Jet, not going to be quite kill percentage at this point.
Yeah, but now we're at that point. Uh-oh, that could be the stock, but now we're at the point. He's gotten Arsene twice on the first stock, and that's going to be really difficult for Jet to deal with. Provided that FROZ gets the stock, which he can do all the upper, quite not converting the side B, putting Jet in a full spot, and that up smash sealing it, the first stock. Let's see how FROZ manages to deal with it, but that's 35% already. This does so much, but the up B by Jet. Oh no. Oh no, the up B by Pyra.
Man, that up B has such an enormous hitbox. Such an enormous hitbox, and then you kind of get clipped by that, you know, that kind of happens. And now it is Jet again in control. Actually, Jet has been playing so much more Pyra this game. I've been seeing that. Should not be shield break, just barely surviving that. But I see a whole loss. I actually don't see Mythra at all. So he just comes out every now and then, and he's just I think he's just trying to go for a shield break.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of players that use Pyra for just to take the stock.
Yeah.
There are players that prefer to use Pyra a little bit more. She's kind of slow and she's hard of getting into the defense of the opponent. But this player is just using Mythra to get FROZ up to 40% ish. And then afterwards, he just switches to Pyra. He just seems really comfortable with the stronger of the two characters. And as for now, this matchup looks really, really close.
Yeah, it's a lot closer than game number 1, where FROZ kind of got destroyed with a 2-stock there. Oh, gets low already. Oh, but too low. You can't really do that. That's the big thing with Pyra Mythra, or especially Pyra. You can just fly up there again. The recovery goes quite high. Does not have armor though, so it is interruptible. Oh, but a beautiful drag down upper from FROZ is going to seal out the second stock for Jet as well. And now we are in an almost truly even game. I say almost because Arsene is still coming up shortly. Uh-oh. He's so lucky that he got Arsene there, because that tether recovery would not have reached it, I think.
I'm not exactly sure as well. But yeah, luckily for him, the Arsene is out, and he's still at a healthy spot. But that side B does a lot of damage. 94%, almost losing that the last second game. And that's going to be flash, and that's going to be it.
Yeah. A sad position to be in, not snapping to the ledge with the Arsene up B, and then Pyra F smashes does her thing.
Yeah, I mean, FROZ adapted really good to this second game, but it wasn't enough. You know, sometimes when you're behind, you want to adapt to the other player and just do your own thing. But in this case, I mean, Jet was clearly ahead on the first game. Not as much in the second one, but FROZ still fell a little bit behind on those conversion and those stocks and those special moments. You have to be really, really, really on point.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, I heard some sirens, but those are the